Jim Holley, Supercross Live on supercrossonline.com. I'm with the East Coast. It's the start of the East Coast, but you know what? This is a guy starting on the 450, Trey Canard. Hey, you get your opportunity now in Indy.
Yeah, man, it's an awesome opportunity, you know, for both sides to let me, you know, kind of switch some sponsors, do some different things. So excited to be back here on the East Coast, have some good memories here from 2008. So I'm looking for tonight, just some smooth laps and having a good time. Had a blast all week riding a different bike, and just a good time, you know, looking forward to it.
Makes it a little easier when you win Anaheim 3 on the West Coast there, and you picked up a lot of points on your rival Weimer, but now it's a whole different step. I mean, like you said, it's the start of the East Coast, and a couple years ago you started the East Coast, you won the championship, but now you're in that 450 class.
Yeah, I mean, as far as Jake goes, I mean, I think I'm still like 14 points back, so that's a pretty big deficit. But you know, for me to come here and have a good weekend last weekend, and just had a good week this week, man. I had fun riding a, you know, completely different bike, and you know, just working with the Red Bull Honda team, and just had a good time, you know. And I'm looking forward to racing tonight.
I want to ask you another question, but I wanted to. Okay. You mentioned that new bike. Talk a little bit about the differences besides going from a lights bike to a Supercross bike. I mean, is it a lot easier to ride it on a Supercross track? I mean, you can do a lot more things with it because you got more power?
I mean, it's easier to ride, but not as easy to ride as fast. You know, it's you gotta really respect it and be smooth, which I think kind of suits my style. But you know, like I said, I had a fun week, and just looking forward to racing this thing. Man, it should be a good time.
Is it a race-by-race type thing, or are you going to race it all the way until the weekend before you head back on that West Coast in Seattle?
The plan for now is to either end at Dallas or Jacksonville. That way I have some good time to get acclimated to the lights bike again, because it's going to be different going back, and maybe get a little outdoor testing in there too. So, you know, it's a really cool opportunity for me, and I'm just looking forward to having a good time.
What are you going to be happy with? I mean, realistically, obviously, you want to start things off. You want to have a good practice, a good time practice. You want to get the thing into that main event,
yeah,
first of all. But the main event, what are you going to be happy with?
I'll be happy with a smooth night, really. I mean, a good practice, a smooth practice, you know, with solid laps, and then good starts I'd be happy with, because I feel like, you know, weighing what I do, I'm pretty light for the 450, so that would be nice. And then you know, just a solid main event, if, you know, hopefully I can make it in there and just have a good night. That would be awesome for me, just to get some experience and build on it.
You know, if you get that whole shot, it's from Spike, it's $1,500 instead of $1,000. Because I know you normally ride the lights bike, but it's a little more now you're in that Supercross class.
I just care about the check size, like the size of the check, actually. Hopefully it's like bigger, you know, like in stature. So that's all I care about.
Well, I guarantee you, if Trey Canard goes out there and wins one of these 450s, that check will be bigger than your win check for last week at Anaheim 3.
Man, I don't even care about it. I'm just out here having fun, and just trying to enjoying this experience, and just back here on the East Coast, it's just a cool feeling being in the domes, and it's just cool. I'm stoked to be here.
Well, you saw the smile on his face. This guy's happy to be on that 450.